Hello! Hope you're having a great day. And now, if you'll sit back and enjoy, I have a lovely video for you on the quadratic formula. There's singing. Don't worry, you don't have to sing. And my singing part is very brief. Anyway, sit back, relax, enjoy the video. And I promise the homework is not very hard. It's 13 questions. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay, so the quadratic formula can be put to music to help you remember it. But before I do that, let me point out that this has to equal 0. If that doesn't equal 0, then it will not work. You have to do that first. Just like when you solve by factoring or graphing. So the quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And there you go. That would be the singing part of the video. This part here, under the radical, is called the discriminant, and it's just b squared minus 4ac. That you get from this B, this A, and this C. Once you have figured out what that will equal, you're going to want to look at our handy chart. If your B squared minus 4AC discriminant is positive, you will have two real roots. Your parabola crosses the x-axis twice, here and here. If your b squared minus 4ac equals 0, it touches at one point. And if your b squared minus 4ac is negative, well then, oh joy, we have no real roots, and we usually can just stop working, which is, what everybody hopes for. There are two complex roots, but we don't need to worry about that right now. Let's use the formula. So, find the discriminant of x squared minus 12x minus 28 equals 0 and describe the nature of the roots of the equation. Then solve the equation by using the quadratic formula. So it is already equal to 0, so we can just plug our little numbers in. A is 1 because there's no number there. B is negative 12 and C is negative 28. So we say b squared minus 4ac equals 144 plus 112, because negative 4 times 1 times negative 28 will equal positive 112. You could also look at it as 4 times 1 times negative 28 is negative 112, and we're minusing that. I like to include that negative with the 4, so I always get this sign right. So 144 plus 112 equals 256. That is a positive number, so we have two real roots. Now, let's use this big, ugly quadratic formula. So we say x equals negative 12 plus or minus the square root of 256, which we have already found. Yippee! And we'll put that over 2 times a. What that means is we have x equals 12, because negative 12 is 12, plus or minus 16, because the square root of 256 is 16, all over 2. At this point, if you've waited this long, you're probably thinking to yourself, what the heck is this plus and minus thing going on? I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before. Well, not to worry. That's just kind of an abbreviation for x equals 12 plus 16 over 2 and x equals 12 minus 16 over 2. Oops. Okay. So it just means that this is going to give us two roots. 1, 2. 12 plus 16 over 2 is 28 over 2, which means that x equals 14. 12 minus 16 gives us negative 4 over 2. Negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. There are your two roots. Okay? And in Math Excel, you're just going to do negative 2, comma, 14. Let's do another example. So now we have 2x squared minus x equals 4. This needs to be 0, and it's not. So we're going to subtract that 4 from both sides. So we get 2x squared minus x minus 4 equals 0. And now we have to find the value of the discriminant. Well, a is 2, b is negative 1, because it's like there's that 1 there, and c is negative 4. So b squared minus 4 ac is 1 plus 32, which is 33. So yet again, we have two real roots. So let's look at this. We get x equals negative b. b is already negative 1, so it's just going to be positive 1 plus or minus the square root of 33 all over 2 times a. 2 times 2 gives us 4. Now, 33, let's see if we can simplify that. 33 is 3 times 11. Both of those numbers are prime, so we can't go any further. No pairs to take out. So we're just left with 1 plus or minus the square root of 33 over 4. It doesn't simplify anymore. In Math Excel, you're going to write it as 1 plus square root of 33 over 4, comma, 1 minus square root of 33 over 4. And we're done. All right. I will be back tomorrow, and I hope you all have a great day.